who has solutions to at least, reduce the hardships of their kids' generation, and still people don't want to go there. They don't even want their kids to become human. And really that's what I'm noticing in my educator programs, is that as much as I can demonstrate, like, let's say, healthy behaviors in groups, which I've done recently, let's say, it's still not what people want me to do, to teach that to the kids, or to teach it to other teachers, how to teach that to the kids, how to be healthy in a community together. And it's really not, it's the parents just, maybe they're afraid that if their kids become too human, they'll lose them, and they already feel so alone. And of course everybody feels alone, not just me. I don't think they feel to the extent that I feel alone, but it's because we have stopped training ourselves to be human, or to allow our humanity to even evolve with what has brought us to the point that we were maybe hundreds or thousands of years ago, where collective learning was a more important part of most cultures, and an entire village teaching kids and also teaching each other, I think, and I think the understanding of that concept has never been added on to any mission statement of any countries, or really any major societies, especially when the monetary paradigms came in, or the religious paradigms dominated. So it's pretty much the end of things, and it's sad. And even if I don't help any more than maybe at my own pace, because I'm drained finishing a book that will be ignored until maybe 600 years later or something, is I would still like to find just a woman to love, and whether she has kids or not, and settle down in a community that will allow me to work part-time in a way that is teaching things I agree with, or even, do farming or something like that. And even if I find this and it lasts just 3 years before I die, or before maybe people get very upset with my book or whatever it is I will still think that those 3 years will have been worth, 3 years of happiness, let's say being in a healthy relationship with a woman, will have been enough for me to have suffered everything I've suffered since a very, very young age. How can I be, because people will eventually maybe want to study my life a bit more, how could I not have become so angry and bitter and vengeful or unforgiving? How can I still every day role model the right things and walk away, from abuse, being sad and not vengeful? Well, I have answers to this, but I'd like to hear somebody say what they think it is, because I think that's pretty impressive, that I'm treated the way I am constantly, and that I'm still a good person. I think that's pretty much a very unique thing that would be worth, if it's the only thing I'm ever acknowledged for, instead of maybe my scientific work, it would still be something that would make me proud. And I'm the one that gives myself pats on the back like this every night, because nobody else does it. So, thank you.